The potter and the clay. I sat on a small stool, the air thick with the smell of damp earth and the quiet whir of the potter's wheel. My eyes were fixed on the potter's hands, a blur of motion as he centered a lump of clay. I watched as he worked, his hands a gentle guide, coaxing the mud into the shape of a vessel. But then it happened. A small crack, a ripple in the smooth surface, and the vessel became marred. A gasp caught in my throat, but the potter didn't seem concerned. He simply stopped the wheel, his hand still, and I saw a quiet determination on his face. He didn't throw the clay away. He didn't give up on it. Instead, with a practiced touch, he began to work the clay again, reshaping the marred vessel into something new, something beautiful, just as he saw fit. That's when it hit me. I understood. I understood the message from God in a way I never had before. I was the clay, and God was the potter. It wasn't about a single, perfect form. It was about his hands, his power, and his unconditional love. He could take my brokenness, my imperfections, and the mistakes I had made, and reshape me. He could make me new again. But the most profound part of the message was the truth about conditional sovereignty. I realized that God's plan wasn't a rigid, unchangeable blueprint. It was a dance between his will and my choice. If I, the clay, hardened my heart and refused to be molded, I would be broken. But if I remained soft and pliable, if I repented and turned from my wicked ways, he would be merciful. He would repent of the evil he planned for me. The people of Judah had heard this message. They had been given the same chance to be reshaped, but they were stubborn. They chose to be unpliable, and in their refusal, they chose their own destruction. They said, "There's no hope." They chose to walk after the imaginations of their own evil hearts, and as a result, they would be scattered like dust in the wind. My heart ached with the weight of this truth. I saw my own journey, my own moments of stubbornness. I saw the times I had chosen my own path, my own desires, over his will. I had been marred many times, and yet by faith, I knew I had received his grace. He had not given up on me. He had not thrown me away. Just like the clay on the potter's wheel, I knew I was in his hands. I knew I had a choice: to remain soft, to be shaped, to be made new again. The truth of that message was more than just a lesson. It was a promise that no matter how marred I become, the potter's hands are always there, ready to begin again.